Welcome everyone, thank you so much for joining in. So if you are here to find out what could be playing out here with Bitcoin price action for this September month, then this is the right place, because in this video I am going to show you with different scenario and also in different time frame what could be the price of Bitcoin doing here in immediate short term and also here in the upcoming days. So this video definitely is going to be one very interesting video, so please guys watch it till the end. And I would also really appreciate, before I dive into the content, that you guys could take 2 seconds of your time and smash the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So starting this analysis by looking at the price action of Bitcoin here in a daily time frame. In a daily right now, we can see the price of Bitcoin is showing some sort of a weakness. We have been clear on that, because if you look at this current Bitcoin price structure, exactly around this 20 exponential moving average, we are finding a strong support, because this 20 exponential has always been a strong line of support for Bitcoin. So what we want here in a daily is to remain above the 20 exponential moving average, because breaking below the 20 exponential moving average could also indicate the next possible support is going to be around this 50 exponential moving average. This 50 is going to be our final support for Bitcoin according to this here in a daily time frame. Why? Because we have seen this scenario playing out plenty of time. I mean, whenever the price of Bitcoin lost the support from this 20 exponential, we came back to test the 50 exponential moving average and again started this rally here to the upside. Similar scenario unfolded here, right? You can see the price came around this 50 exponential moving average and found a really strong support. So that's why in a daily, what we want at any cost is to stay above this 20 exponential moving average, because failing to find support at this 20, then the next support is going to be around this 50 exponential moving average, and this 50 is going to be our final support here in a daily time frame. But what should we expect, since the price of Bitcoin is still holding the support line around 20 exponential moving average? Are we expecting now again another movement here to the upper direction, or more of a range bound type of scenario until price chooses an actual trend direction? I am actually going to show you with this one example here also in a weekly time frame. And before I switch into another chart guys, a friendly reminder: Phemex $2,100 bonus, 100 additional for our community member is still up for grab, but the time is running out. We only have 4 more days left. You have to follow these 3 simple steps, which is not going to take you longer than 1 or 2 minutes of your time. You will find the registration link in the description down below. This here is a great opportunity, so definitely try grabbing it. So now let's switch into our chart time frame, because in a weekly we are aware any sort of a price pullback, the 0.5 Fibonacci line is going to be one strong line of support that is also lying around $46,728, right? So this is one line which we don't want to break in a weekly time frame, because breaking this line will also indicate the price is more probably going to break below this 20 exponential moving average and could be heading towards the 50 exponential moving average in a daily time frame. But now I am actually going to show you one very interesting scenario that is indicating the price of Bitcoin might be showing some more shakeout here in September month, but in general, this shakeout could lead to some massive price movement here in the upcoming days for Bitcoin. Because if you look at this price structure here, let me show you in a 4-hour time frame. So in a 4-hour time frame, we have seen price changing the trend direction. I mean, if you monitor this movement here, you can see this here was more of lower lows, lower highs continuation pattern. But after breaking out of this falling trend line, which was acting as a strong line of resistance, we retested this line, right? Saw some sort of shakeout and started this new rally here to the upside. And if you look at this new rally, we can see another very interesting scenario playing out here for Bitcoin, because if this is going to start another rally here to the upside, then we can see very clearly guys, the price should remain above this lower line area of this ascending channel, because we have said this here was a possible scenario. But right now, if you look at this in a whole, right, you can see lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern, and now we are making higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern. So what we don't want is price to start making lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern. So as long as the support here from weekly is going to be there, and also the support from daily time frame is going to be there, there is a very likely scenario, even if we are going to shake out, the price has a very strong support around this 46,000 price range, and we can still continue this rally here to the upward direction, because right now this price movement what we are witnessing is showing a pretty similar scenario. If you look at this current Bitcoin price structure, you can see this here symmetrical triangle breakout, right? We had a really nice move here in an upward direction. And again, if you look at the price structure around this range, another breakout type of scenario. So you can see symmetrical triangle breakout, consolidation, again another symmetrical triangle formation, we had a breakout. And now if we look at this, you can see we are showing some sign of breakout, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, because this was also a symmetrical triangle, similar one here. And now if this upper line is going to get broken, then we could be preparing ourselves also for another movement here in an upper direction. For this breakout, in my opinion, it's not going to last longer before we see again some shakeout type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin. I am actually expecting more of a consolidation right now around this price range of 46 to 49,000 range. Why? Because I am actually going to show you with this one indicator that has now finally flashed the price target for this September month, and this is going to be very interesting. So guys, do not skip this video, watch it till the end. So now let me show you this one interesting scenario that could be playing out here for Bitcoin. So now coming back to this Bitcoin in a daily time frame along with the CPR indicator. So as you can see guys, we were almost correct, because we knew yesterday the CPR line here is going to be a narrow CPR, and it's also going to be a ascending CPR. I mean, these CPR lines, these three lines, is going to be higher than the previous CPR line. That is going to indicate the bulls are still in control. Even if we are going to see some more shakeout, these lines, these three CPR line, top CPR line, bottom CPR line, central CPR line, is going to be one strong line of support for Bitcoin, lying around 44,000 to 46,000 price range. So now let us come back to this scenario. Even if we see some sort of a movement, I'm still expecting some pullback to happen at least around this top and central CPR line before price again chooses the trend duration. The reason why I'm actually calling this movement is because right now, if we look at this scenario here, you can see this here is a VCPR. A VCPR usually indicates the price is moving without touching the CPR line. The top CPR line right now is lying around $46,084. So that's why what I am actually expecting, even if we are going to see some sort of a movement, maybe in the coming days, there might be some shakeout around this CPR line before price chooses an actual trend duration, because I have showed you with many different examples. Whenever the price of Bitcoin has started this new impulsive movement, right, you can see with each and every pullback, the CPR line was almost like every more than 90%, it was tested, right? But when the trend started heading to the downside, you can see when the downtrend started, the CPR line acted as a resistance. Why? Because this was a descending CPR. And now, according to this September month and the previous month, the August month, you can see from July, August was a ascending CPR higher than the previous one. And now this September CPR is also an ascending CPR, indicating even if we are going to see any sort of a pullback, these CPR lines are going to be one strong line of support, and price could actually continue this rally here to the upside. So the upward price continuation has more probability than actually seeing a pullback here in this manner, because you can see whenever the CPR started forming this ascending CPR, price after that also started this new rally here to the upside. So this is also exactly what I'm actually expecting price of Bitcoin to do in upcoming days. But now let me show you the first target for this September month. So if you add the CPI, the first target for this month, the monthly R1 line now, and the monthly S1 line. So this green dot is going to stay here until this month ends. So it's not going to move from here. So you can see this resistance line, which is lying around $52,700, is our target for this September month. This first target for this September is at $52,700. And to the downside, this red dot here, this is our first target if the price breaks below this CPR line, right? Then we are going to look around this support line, the first S1 support line that is lying around $39,464. So as long as the price is going to remain above the CPI line between this 44,000 to 46,000, we could still see this rally continue here in this manner and making another higher highs, higher lows continuation also in a CPR. And according to this, right, if the price of Bitcoin is going to go completely crazy, I mean, if the September month is going to be a really bullish month, the next target after reaching this monthly R1 line is going to be monthly R2. The R2 line is going to be lying around $58,251, and the no-brainer target for this September month, this two dot here, right? You can see very clearly. So one and another no-brainer price target. So now the upward price target according to this CPI month, the first one for this September month is at 52,700. This is a very realistic price target. After that, if we do manage to find support above it, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, you can see the next possible target is going to be around $58,251, and the no-brainer price target for this September month is lying around $65,944, and that could also be the new all-time high for Bitcoin. So let's see how the price of Bitcoin is going to react in the upcoming days. So guys, these are some of the scenarios I wanted to share with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my vlog, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.